morning, YouTube. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it is 4:30 my time, so yeah, I'm a little late today. I guess I was tired. That's all I can say. I was tired. But, it is what it is. Yep. So now, I'm fixing to pull around there to the pumps, clean the windows. I don't know if y'all can see, but windows is pretty disgusting. Yeah. Pull around there and clean the windows. And then, go in to get my drink and goody powders and whatever else I need for this morning and get on the road. Yep. Definitely need goody powders. Today is Sunday, by the way. Sunday, yep. But anyways, yeah, let's go on around here and get this done. I was trying to let the truck regen as long as it was in the regen mode. I was trying to let it do its thing, but I've sat long enough. It'll regen when I get going down the road. Yep. Anywho, I should have took my shortcut. I'll do that when I'm leaving for good. Yep. Oh, shit. Anyhow, I already got my shower bag packed for when I get to Dallas. There at the yard, I'm gonna take a shower. I already know I'm going to Waco. Whether I got a load in Waco or not, I don't know. But I know he told me to go to Waco when you get to Dallas. Okay. So, yeah. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna pull up here, clean my windows, go in and get a drink and everything, and I'll get back with y'all when I get back rolling. Much better, yeah. All I did was turn the wipers on and grab the water hose and started squirting. Yes, that's the lazy man's way of doing it, but it's the way I done it this time. I don't do it that way every time, but that's the way I done it this time. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, here we go. That's a good thing I didn't want to get a shower here this morning. There's 2 people in line already. Yeah, I'm just going to do a U-turn. Here we're going all the way back around the truck stop. But anyhow, yeah, there's already 2 people in line waiting for a shower. But anyhow, you can tell it's Sunday. And normally these pumps right here be full. Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, anyhow. Yep. We didn't get on the big road. We got about 220 miles to go. Yep. Yeah, they're like these car shows. car build shows. I've been watching that. Well, I'm finished it now, but it's on Discovery Plus. It's Bitchin' Rides Road to the Riddler. That was a badass car they built. I mean, from scratch. He started out with an idea and went to town and built a whole damn car. Yep. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with you folks. Alright folks, right here gonna be 220. Yep, getting on 220. Take the bypass around Shreveport. Oh, I'll be glad when I can go through Shreveport. I know I keep saying that, but I will. And when they get done with that shit going through there, they need to redo 220. Hopefully they do. But anyhow. We are 210 miles away from this point right here. So about 3 hours, right at 3 hours. If I don't stop over there and get my little pigs. Yeah. Alright, well, 220 now, folks. It's 16 miles around this. It adds 4 miles to my trip, and in about 12 miles, we'll be on top of the lake. About 10 miles, we'll be on top of the Red River. Yep. About 12 inches, we would be in the ditch, because there is no room for error. Oh, wait, they give you a little bit right there, but not much. There's the Bossier City water tower. Yep. Alrighty then, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Yep. There's Interstate 49, that's what that is, yeah. They got all the blue lights on the artwork on the pylons. I think that's a cool aspect of it. Although that wasn't the interstate 15 years ago. I remember going down through here when I used to run from Hope, Arkansas down south, down like I think Houston, New Orleans, and shit like that. I'd run 49 and it was 2 lane, then it'd be 4 lane, then it was 2 lane, then it'd be 4 lane. And now I think it's a highway all the way up through there, an interstate. But anywho, right up here gonna be the across the lake, up there where you see all them lights. That's the lights on the bridge. Yep. Oh boy. Alright. Here we are, folks. Now this is going to be across the lake. Now we can get a view of it on there, see? See how big the lake is? All the cutouts. Yep. Anywho, yeah, we are 4 miles from getting back on the I-20. So trying to make it 15 miles from the state line. Alright, here we are, folks. This is the exit for I-20. Yep. There we go, I'll light it up for y'all for a minute while I can. Yeah. Once we get on 20, then it's 11 miles to the state line. Alright. So we'll be in Dallas about 20 after 7. Well, about 7. Let's just go with 7:30. Then it's Sunday morning, so we shouldn't have no issues. But you don't ever know. Anywho. Turn the brights back off. Sorry about that, folks. Over there on the eastbound side, sorry. Wasn't trying to blind you, just forgot. Anywho, yep, we're 11 miles from the state line now. Yep, we are east of Shreveport, or west of Shreveport, yeah. And, yeah, I'll get back with y'all up here when we get closer to the state line. Alright, folks, right up here gonna be the state line. Yep. Oh, man. About a half a mile away or so, a little over a half a mile. Yep. It's 4:30 in the morning out here. I'm not even sure if they'll have anything out at the Kilgore Park breakfast. They might. I'm still 50 miles away from there, so yeah, it'll be about 5:30 or so. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, right there. Welcome to Texas, folks. Yep. Local time, like I said, it's 4:25 and it is 71 degrees. Let's go. Now, like I said, the 587 we might be stopping. I'm not sure yet. We'll see when we get up here. Alright, folks, yeah, we jumping off here in Kilgore to see if I can get some breakfast. Yeah, they got a breakfast platter in there now. It comes with biscuits and gravy, eggs, bacon and sausage, and something else, like $9. But it's hard to eat a breakfast platter while you're driving down the road. And at this time of morning, it's only, it's 5 after 5 here right now, so I'm not sure whether they're gonna have breakfast going or not. Well, we fixing to find out. Yeah, this guy didn't know where he was going. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well. This was a wasted trip. They don't start making breakfast now until 6 o'clock. He's like, well, it's cooking as we speak. Yeah, well, I'm not sitting around for an hour waiting on it. I don't know what that guy's doing. All right, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can get out of here. Yeah. I figured it was going to be that way, you know. Oh, that's our new hours. That's just the way we do things now. That's what the one guy said. I mean, hell, I used to be able to go in there at 4 o'clock in the morning and be able to get food. Now, really? I mean, you know how much business y'all gonna lose because you want to change things up after 10 years? Anyhow, see, the Wendy's ain't open this time of morning. They do have a Dunkin' Donut. I should have went next door to the Dunkin' Donuts. I didn't even think about that. Damn it, I could have got some fresh donuts. Oh, I forget about that Dunkin' Donuts being there. Anyhow, it is what it is. I mean, if I'd have got a dozen fresh donuts, I'd have ate a dozen. Especially when they fresh, ain't nothing better than a fresh donut. Oh, man. And I'll take a regular glazed donut after it's, you know, sit for a little while and it ain't warm no more. Stick it in the microwave for about 10-15 seconds. Oh, man. Get you right back to being like a fresh donut again. Anywho, well, enough of that. We rolling. We got 135 miles to go. Yeah, it's that time, folks. You know, in the morning, just before daylight, that you want to go back to sleep. I just pulled a Red Bull out of the refrigerator. Probably ain't gonna help matters none, but you know it helps my mind out. Yeah, I drank a Red Bull, I should be good. Yeah, I'm gonna tell myself that. Not that I am. These Red Bulls don't. But I wonder, one of our drivers, you know, Peanut Brain, he'll drink a damn 8-ounce Red Bull and talk about how much, you know, he can get. I got so much energy, I want to get out and run beside the truck. Well, I'm glad they work for you like that. They don't work for me that way. I mean, yeah, they might boost the energy a little bit, but they don't give me no damn wings, that's for sure. But I like the flavor of the watermelon ones, that's why. I don't drink them for energy, I drink them for the flavor. Anywho, alright, y'all see that person, they flashed their lights at me like I had my brights on. I don't have my brights on. But anyhow, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks, I don't know what's going on, whether I'm out of windshield washer or what, but I've done tried. You know, I had a couple bugs splattered on the window and I wanted to wash them off before they got stuck. And I had no windshield washer. Either the I don't use that much windshield washer, so I don't think I've used it all up. I think my windshield washer just quit working. I'll find out over here in a little bit. We in Terrell now. We're about 20 miles from being on the 175. I just seen a sign that 2 left lanes closed on I-20 at the Trinity River. And I don't know if that's before or after where I got to go. I'm thinking it's before. Well, we're gonna find out, I reckon. Yeah, or I can take 80 across right here. Yeah, we're gonna go on to my normal way. Let me see here. I can go on my maps and see. Gotta find it on my new phone. I don't even know where the maps is on my new phone. Here we go. Start. It don't appear to be no backup between here and 175. So that must be on further up where 20, I don't know. Where the hell does the Trinity River come underneath that? I don't know. Anyhow, I'll get back with y'all. Hey folks, right up here around this corner here, it's gonna be 175. Yep. Oh man, this car's going slow. I was trying to catch that bobtail up there. It's a Sweet Pete. I was trying to catch up to him and get him for the shorts, but I don't think I'm gonna catch him. Anywho, yep, we got to cross. And here we are, yep. Now we're going to turn right here on 175. And from here we are, what, 40, no, not even 40, about 30 miles. Wait, 29 miles. Alrighty then. Alright, now we on 175. Yep. Get on across here. They still got the buildings lit up right now, but by the time we get there, they'll probably be all turned off by then. All the lights. Now I can see the big tall green one right now, but you know. Anywho, it is what it is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in a bit. Yeah, well you can't see it in the camera. I was thinking that you can see the top of the big building right there, but glare from the street lights, you couldn't see it. Here we go. Now you can see the buildings over there. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty then. Then to get the glare from the damn street lights messes it up. I was gonna get a picture, you know, zoom in and take a picture from a distance, because I've never done one from a distance for a thumbnail. Oh well. Anyhow, alright, I'll get back with y'all. There she is, folks. We finna come around the corner here and you're gonna see the whole city. Oh. There's Tent City underneath there. Well, there's only one guy that's still down there. Mr. Great hoping that the mayor or whoever was running them guys out, but the one guy, he never went nowhere. He's still there. Yep. See if I can get a picture without some glare. None, all the headlights, the glare from the headlights. Yeah. Well. Got one. Let's see. Come through right there. No, you can't do it that way. There we go. Alright, well, I got a few pictures. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I got a few. Yeah, you can see the Reunion Tower over there and the building down below it. It's all lit up purple. Yep. And here we go, folks, into the belly of the beast. It's not a beast this morning, it's just the belly. Yep. Alrighty then. Looks like there's been some rain here. Did it rain here last night? Saturday night? Because at this point it's Sunday, so that would have been Saturday night. Did it rain? I don't know. But anywho, let me go on and get this right lane while I can. And we come around the corner here, and we'll be going through the tunnel. Yep. Oh boy. That's a cool shot right there. But got some glare. Anywho. Alright folks, now we in the tunnel. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in a bit. Alright, right here we getting on 35E north. And from here it is 14 miles to destination. 14 miles, folks. Alright, now I'll get back with y'all. And now we're on 183, folks. And we're 9.5 miles from delivery. Yep. Alright, now I'll get back with y'all in a few. big flags, folks. And from this point, we are 6 miles from destination. Yep. Alrighty, I'll get back. Folks, here we are. PGBT or Valley View Lane. PGBT is the turnpike. We don't want to go that way. That's to the right, folks. You go that way, you're paying a toll. We stay to the left. And we're almost there. Go up here to the line, turn right, second left, and we're on the yard. Alright, right here, folks. You got Samsung on the left and Roadmark Logistics on the right. And we're going on the right. Yep. You know what that means? Yes, sir. It's another load successfully delivered. And here we are. We have arrived. Yep. All right, I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Man, Denny's is calling my name. I should have parked and went in there. Oh well. I'm back rolling now. I'm already back in drive line. So I may as well go. Yep. I went in there, I was walking around in there, and they had some pictures hanging on the wall, and when you walk past them, they changed to a different picture. They had one that had Freddy Cougar, Jason, and then another one of them dudes. I mean, it just switched it switched through all three of them. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then they had some with cars on them, and then you walk past it, and then it'd be cars and chicks, and they had all kind of different stuff in there. I might have to get something like that for an old lady or something for Christmas. Yeah, well, have to check back into that. But right now, we're going on down here. Oh, sorry. I looked down and my Windex was turned over onto the side and leaking. Yeah. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Oh boy. What we got here on this trailer, I know we got us a K5 Chevrolet. Oh yeah, and something else. Yes sir. Hold on. Yes sir, that is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yeah, I know I normally only put big trucks on my shorts, but they're on this video. But yeah, both of them are pretty sweet. That Blazer, it needs a paint job, but they might be going with that patina look, because that truck on the front, that older truck on the front had the patina look on it. So I don't know. That might be the look they going for. Anywho, we're 25 miles from we're 19 miles from our exit. No, I've yet to figure it out. The guy driving that truck right there, that blue one right there, is wearing gloves with the fingers cut out, you know, to drive with. I don't think in 30 years of my driving I've ever put a pair of gloves on to drive with. I don't understand. I mean, is everybody trying to be black dog? I mean, because that's everybody's impression of truck drivers is wearing cut off finger gloves, and I don't even understand. You know, I don't know. But anyhow, there's the McLean Stadium, folks. Yep. And y'all know what that means. We're in Waco. And we're about 8 miles. Well, not even 8 miles, 5 miles from our exit. About 8 miles from the yard. Yep. Anywho, alright, I'll get back to y'all. Alright, folks. Well, these people from Florida drive. I big say, I don't know what I guess they don't know where they're going. Well, they almost stopped to get off that exit. Anyhow, we are about a mile away from our exit. Yeah. Yeah, Waco is considered a big city in Texas, right? Not like Dallas or Houston, but it's a bigger city in Texas, but they don't have a bunch of high-rises. In fact, I don't see no high-rises when I come in here. I've never been downtown Waco, so I couldn't tell you, but yeah. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all up here at our exit. Alright, here's our exit, folks. Yeah. And people, hey, you're wetting my windshield. They use their windshield washer in front of us and it's getting on my windshield. Oh, yeah. That's the worst part about getting off right there. You see, get off and have to cut across traffic and immediately make a turn. Now we're about 3 miles from the yard. Alright, folks, we're now on Mars Drive. Yep. So, right up here, we're going to turn in it. M&M Mars is not right here. I mean, there is an M&M Mars here in Waco, but this is just a drop yard for us. They ain't enough room over there at the plant for us to go in and out of, so they make this the drop yard. And the yard jockeys take our trailers from here to the plant and get them loaded. But anywho, all right, we're here. I'll get back with y'all when I get out. All right, folks, we got our load, and now we going over to the truck stop. We got to get fuel and weigh it and all that good shit, and then I'll finally get something to eat. Yeah. And at this point, it's lunchtime at Wendy's now, so I can get the spicy chicken there regardless. But yeah, I normally don't order that unless I know they're fresh. I don't want no chicken that's been sitting there for an hour and then, because it ain't the same. Anyhow, so I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna get something to eat while I'm there. I know that. So yeah, I'll get back with y'all here in a few. All right, folks. Right, there's a truck stop. They don't look real busy, so that's a good thing. Yeah. So we're gonna go scale the load first, so we gotta go in the back entrance and scale it. And then yeah, pull over there to the fuel pumps. Yep. Alright. There's a good looking W9 backed up in there. Yep. Alright, here we are, folks, pulling up on the scale. Alright. I'll get back with y'all. Yep, y'all know my normal routine. Back off the scale and then pull over there to the pumps. If car is pulled into the truck section since I've been sitting here eating my sandwich. It's like all they got to do is look. Now he's going all the way around the truck stop. There's a big sign right there, look. That sign says truck exit. But yeah, people still come in there. And then they're trapped. They can't get over to the car section without turning around and going back out or going through the truck stop. Yep. Anyhow, I'm gonna finish my sandwich. I'll get back with y'all. Well, that cherry Sprite that they have at Wendy's, I don't know if all Wendy's has got it, but this one here, and then there's another one that I stop at from time to time that's got it. It is becoming my favorite drink. But the problem with that is you can't get the bottle drinks. There is no, I've looked for the cherry Sprite in the bottle and can't find it. So yeah, Coca-Cola, if you're listening, you need to bottle that. Come on. We need some cherry Sprite in the bottle. Which I know there ain't nobody at Coca-Cola listening, but still. You never know. Anyhow. Yep. My next thing now is where am I going to stop at for today? I got just enough time to make Austell, and then I got to do a 34. So, I mean, it's 15 hours to get there, and I got 17 hours. So, do I don't know. I'm probably going to go to, what do I got left for today? I got 5 hours left for today. Yeah, I may just stop at Kilgore. Let's see here. Oh, my GPS is calculating. Let's see how far Kilgore is. type in Kilgore. Kilgore, Texas, 141 miles. TA Express, go. So we're gonna start that. Let's see. I mean, if I get there and I still got 3 hours, I don't know if I'll stop that early. But if we down to 2 hours, I'm stopping. So we'll see. It's 3 hours to get there, 197 miles. So yeah, that's 3 hours. So yeah, that'd be perfect time to stop. Be about 3:30, quarter to 4, depending on traffic. Yep. So it looks like it's gonna be Kilgore. And I get to try out their new dinner shit. Now that somebody else took over, yeah, the whole menu has changed. So we'll see what they have. I don't even think they're gonna have the specials like they used to. Every day there was one special, and then of course there was the fried chicken and gizzards and shit like that. But there was always that one special. They had a Dorito casserole. They had the cheeseburger macaroni. They had chicken Alfredo. They had chicken spaghetti. And then what was the other one? That's 4 of them. There's 1 more special. I can't remember what the other one was. But them are the 4 I would eat. I think I eat 4 out of the 5 specials. Yeah. Chicken spaghetti was my favorite until I eat that hamburger helper. Now that it becomes my favorite. But anyhow, all right, folks. Well, I'll get back to y'all in a little bit. All right, folks. We're 2 miles. Yep. 2 miles from I-20. So yep. We are 122 miles from Kilgore. Anywho. Oh, sorry. Anyhow, yeah, I'll get back with y'all right up here shortly. All right. Here we are, folks. Getting on I-20. Yep.
In case I get tired of work.
For a minute. That actually wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be worse. Well. Anywho. get back with y'all. I'm sure glad I come through here early this morning. Look at that traffic over there. They got, yeah, this is where they was talking about it was shut, the 2 left lanes shut down. So yeah, I didn't even have to come this far. But you see right here on my GPS, see that blue line that going to the left? That's 175. That's where I turned off earlier. So yeah, I imagine as much as it's backed up right now, it's probably backed up to 175. Man. Yeah. A whole bunch of traffic. And I just seen one cop sitting over there in a Bronco. He had a damn Bronco. It said police on the side of it and had the blue lights in the windows. Alrighty then. Anywho. Yeah, buddy. Oh, look at that flat top over there. Yes, sir. That's why anybody want to live in a little small coffin sleeper like that, though. Guys that drive trucks like that, they don't live in the truck like I do. I mean, I literally live in this truck. You know, I go home 2-3 days a month. Other than that, I'm in this truck. So, yeah, it might be different if I only spend like 2 or 3 nights a week in it. You know, something like that wouldn't be too bad. But when you live in it, no, them coffin sleepers ain't no good. Yeah, we coming up on 175, folks. And look, this traffic is still backed up. So, yeah. It's a good thing we come through early this morning. Yep. That's right where the traffic, right there, the traffic stops. Westbound, y'all coming to a stop. Oh wait, you're already at a stop. About 45 miles from where we stopping. Oh boy. I know I can stop right now and give my pillow some head, my blanket some ass, and I'd be done. Yeah. Lord. I didn't take no nap today, so that's what the problem is, yeah. And it's too late now at this point to take a nap. If I go to sleep right now, it'd be tomorrow morning before I got up. Well, it's 5 minutes to 3 my time, so yeah. It ain't nap time, it's sleep time. So I just want to knock these 40 miles out the way. Get this over with. Yep. That also make tomorrow a little easier. Right now, you know, I just stopped back there at the rest area, and I thought about staying there, but it's 705 miles from there to my drop for tomorrow. I don't want that many miles. Yeah, no. I'd much rather be around 650. That's better. Either way, it's a long day, but 650 is better than 700. Yeah. Now, somebody gonna have to let me over. I got my blinker on. Let's see how many goes by before they let me over. 1. There's 2. Here comes the 3rd one. And that lady says I'm being mean. You know, oh, you're just being an asshole by not using your blinker. Well, 5 people come by me. I have my blinker on. 5 people come by. Anyways. They can all see I was getting hemmed up there too. But it didn't matter to them. Oh well. Anyhow, alright, I'll get back to Joe. Well, here's the last inspection station for Texas. And it's all locked up. Yeah. There's some cars in there though. I don't know what they're doing in there. Who knows? Anyhow, yeah. Now we are 40 miles. See that too often. Freightliner pulling a bull rack. Although it's a decent looking Freightliner, you know, the Coronado with some pipes on it and all, but you just don't see it that often. Normally it's a Kenworth W9 or 379 Peterbilt, but you know, it is what it is. Yep. Alright. Alright, folks. We're about 13 miles away. 13 miles. Yeah, I just heard something earlier today about the new feature on YouTube where people can hype your video. You know, hype it up, you know. I don't know how y'all do it, how it's done. I've never, but yeah, maybe some of y'all can hype the videos. And those of you that are watching and not subscribed, you know, I still got a 38%, you know, that's not subscribed. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm 180 away from the 180 away from the 1,000. And once I get there, then yeah. But anywho, I might be a little less than that now. But anyhow, yeah, I need to get to that point. I know I got not the subscription, but the membership. Got the members thing on there too, but you know, it's only $2.99 a month, but yeah. The only perk you'd have being a member is when you comment, it'll have a crown or whatever on your comments and it show that you're a member. Other than that, I mean, they know. Yeah. But anyhow. It is what it is. Yeah. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Right up here is going to be our exit. Yeah. Oh, it's been a long day. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Feels like it's 7:30 in the afternoon. But we have made it. We are done. It is over. Yes, sir. Oh, boy. Alrighty then. Come on, people. Alright. That's gonna be it, folks. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.